Alright guys, it's Monday, which means logic bombs. Let's see here. 3x, 3y, 2a, 2b. 16 total cats, no question marks at all, 1 star. Okay. I don't think it's likely that one of them is going to be 3. Let's see here. Y can be 4, y can be 3 here. So y is at max 3. Let's take a look at the x's. X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, x could be 6. That's the exact same thing here, but here x is limited to 3. Okay, so taking those two into account, both x and y at maximum can be 3. Then let's take it to a, since that's the next one along. A can be 4. A can be 3. And that's both of them. Okay, now let's take a look at B. B, 3, B, 4. Okay, so everything effectively has a choice between... Interesting. So a lot of them have choices of 4 at maxing out. Actually, I think every single one of them had the choice of being a 4, technically. But they were maxed at 3 because that was the limitation of one of them. Okay. So if I choose one of the 3's to be 3, that would take 9, meaning then that the remainder would have to... So let's say this is 9, meaning that I have a remainder of 5, or sorry, 7. Jeez, I can do math. So then, so 3, say 2 here, so 6. Yeah, that can't be right. So let's say one of these are 3 here. So 3, so 6. Actually, because it caps off at 3, that means 3, 2, and 1, and one of them has to be 0. So if this is 0, this is 3, that's 9. This would be 4, putting me to 13, which would leave me short. So let's say this is 3, this is 2, so 9, 15. But then these can't... Is there one that has 4 available in 2 places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean this one could be 6, but it wouldn't make... It's not possible to do it in both, because you have this, and this one is hard limited to 3, the same as the X. 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. So far I'm on path. Okay. It's kind of funny once you start like looking at it and you understand like the general restrictions that you're looking at, you just start kind of vibe fitting it. You're like it it's like looking at an outline of a puzzle and you can kind of see where some pieces might go and you just kind of slide the pieces around over top of it and it's like, ah, yes, because of this must occur, because of this must occur, oh, hold up, because of this must occur, and this, which means the last one has to be in here, which means that has to be there. Oh, that has to be true. Funnily enough, then, actually means this all have to be open. Okay. Okay. That, that, and that. Actually, that has to be there. Okay. And that has to be there. Okay. No hard solution just here yet. Oh, one does have to be there. Okay. I know I need one somewhere here. I think technically speaking that has to be open, which means this has to be the solution. But I don't know that for... Actually, I do, because that is that. There we go. Let's solve that. So, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Another solution. Any hard restrictions here? Does not look like it. Okay, okay. Got that, got that, got that. Still on track. I think that has to go that way. Yeah, because you need that to go there. Well, no. Because you need that to be able to get to the path, so that has to go there. Forces those two. Technically, both of these could be solutions, but I don't have to worry about that just yet. It's filled, 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 filled. Okay, filled, filled all the way through. And everything requires that to be open. requires then these two to be open. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's part of the problem right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. No, really, with this kind of design, that's kind of forced to be that way. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Right, and this is effectively why there's a problem. These are required. This is required. This one technically is not, but these three are, which consumes. Yeah, so this is locked. So that can't be taken. And all of these need to be this way. Technically, this is not required. That's not a required one. These two are required, but this one is not. These two need to be open, if this is true. Technically speaking, this is not required. This is required. Yeah, but that is... So I can't take that. If I do Okay, well, let's see here. So x3, b is 1, or 2, b is 2, y is 1. Did I mix this up now? Actually, I don't have an answer that could be forced because I think this technically gives me a path forward. So I don't actually need to require that, but this is required. Means that has to be open. because that has to be open for this to be able to reach. That means that has to be that, which means this path comes all the way over to here. I could easily just take this right here. There's only 3 missing. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. If I close these two, yeah, that would be forced that way, which isn't right. I think at this point I've sealed everything that's ready for that. 1, 2, 3. If I do that, I messed this up. That can't be there, so that has to be there, which means that can't be there. Yeah, I'm off even more on this one. I was more right last time. Is there another way to get x to be equal to 3? Or maybe I have to take it the other way. No, I think if I go with the y's, make y 3. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to have x. Because that center one would be a lot more difficult. These are all good. I think that makes a lot more sense there. But actually, that's not good, because then if that is the case, then there's no way. Actually, no, that's not true. What am I saying? Yeah, because that. Crud. Well, no, because I have this. This route right here. There we go. There we go. There we go, finally. I was close. Close at multiple points. Adios.